Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Murray out there with Hardaway. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Jordan. And it's Holiday in at the 1. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Back to Murray. Shoots over McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. They get a hand on it. Jordan against Hardaway. That one goes. It's counted.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Gordon. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Hardaway against Jordan. Rebounded by Hardaway. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
The most discouraging part about that loss is that they actually played very well. Man, that can be frustrating.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's Gordon. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Outside, Jordan. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. McDaniels in the post. He's against Gordon, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Murray. 26 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Oubre kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Count it, good.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Johnson outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
No good from Jordan. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. There's Gordon with the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, Aaron Gordon affects every aspect of the game. Plus, he infuses athleticism and versatility into your lineup. Such a valuable piece. Of this team.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jordan against Hardaway. Jordan, the pass to Holiday. Back to Jordan. And here's Holiday. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Pass to Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it. At the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Jordan. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Johnson surveying the floor. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
11 feet away. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. On the 3 off target.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Oubre with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Jordan. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 4. Hardaway with it. McDaniels picks him up. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Banked in off the glass.
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Murray against Holiday. Here's Jordan in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Jokic against Valanciunas. Here's Jokic. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Shot clock at 2. A shot, no good. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Jordan. Johnson with the rebound. Denver leading by 4. On pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Murray with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Down low. Here's Jokic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Now here's Johnson. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Johnson. And here's Jokic. 26 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Basket counts.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Michael Jordan.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Christian Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. All the way up top, Payne covering outside Gordon. Levine against Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Levine. Jordan finds Payne. Back to Jordan. And here's Valanciunas. Jokic defending. McDaniels right side. Jordan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hardaway. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Jokic inside, guarded by Valanciunas. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Levine. Launches a 3. Drummond dishes to Jordan. Clock at 6. We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Holmes setting the pick for Brown. Oh, good on the triple. Being at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Jordan. No good. That would have tied it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Pass to Brown. Here's Patton. They need this one. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Wagner with a screen for Levine. To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
Here's Pickett. Payne covering. Watson, the pass to Brown. Here's Pickett. To the middle. And Watson slams it in.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Levine. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Benton, and that one is hammered home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jordan looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period. And
that can be hard to do on the road, but they're making it happen.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Christian Brown. He's out there with Peyton Watson, and it's Murray in at the point. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Holmes, good. Holmes got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wagner passes to Payne to the inside. Holmes with the steal. And Levine comes to help. Pass to Brown. For the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Payne. Scoreless thus far. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. To the middle. And it's Drummond missing. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Banton, guarded by Levine. Banton, the pass to Watson. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Free throw drops for Watson. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Murray. Over Holiday. And again, Denver no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Oubre passes to Levine. Back to Oubre. Drummond the screen. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray dishes to Watson. Denver passing it around. Holmes kicks to Murray. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Oubre passes to Drummond. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings. And see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. And you take a look at this home team. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic is checked in. Now, here's Watson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jokic passes to Holmes. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Holiday, and stolen by Murray. Brown against Valanciunas. And here's Jokic. Puts the move on. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Brown. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Levine. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now, here's Watson. Fires the 3. Dean with the rebound.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that early.
Valanciunas.
The imposing presence of the Joker inside turns away the finish right at the rim.
Brown's shot is off.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and he makes the first.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Jrue Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Jordan. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. McDaniels against Hardaway. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 6. And stolen by Jordan. Oubre dishes to McDaniels. Here's Jordan. Battling inside. Jordan gets what he wants.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Pass to Jokic. It's a halt for run. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And the first one drops. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with the screen on Holiday. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Jordan. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Valanciunas has got 5.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Christian Brown's checked in for Murray. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Brown. Down low.
Number 0.
Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through.
Now Jordan. Covered by Brown. Jordan kicks to Valanciunas. Johnson inside. Guarded by Holiday. Hardaway, no good. Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Cameron Payne's checked in for Drew Holiday. Denver on D.
Number 1.
Jordan outside. 5 to shoot. Oubre, a screen on Brown. Jordan. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jordan's got 20.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And Jokic throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now Payne, still yet to score. Jordan outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw no good for Jordan.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hardaway goes in. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
The defense expects Hardaway to just rise and fire, but he can make plays off the bounce as well.
Payne kicks to McDaniels. Stolen by Gordon. Jumps up. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest. Before he enjoys showing off when given the chance.
McDaniels outside. Jordan finds Payne. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Michael Jordan converting through the contact.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Brown. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. The shot's good. We've gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Jordan. Jordan is doubled and stolen by Gordon. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Johnson, the pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The game now all-time. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Jordan, Valanciunas in the high post. And again, unable to change momentum here. Denver shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Outside Hardaway. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
48.
These guys got to realize you're not Magic Johnson. You're closer to Tragic Bronson with the turnovers. Kids, do not.
And that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so here's Denver. Holiday out there with Jordan. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here is Holiday. Jordan kicks to Valanciunas. Outside, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot. And the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
Here's Holiday. Valanciunas with the ball. McDaniels kicks to Oubre. Hardaway against Jordan. And it's Denver with the rebound. Right side Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jokic.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Here's Jordan.
good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
It certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Holiday finds Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. And here is Hardaway. And stolen by Jordan. It's Jordan on the wing. And then Jordan slams it in.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Holiday against Murray. Now, here's Jokic. T right on him. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Holiday, the pass to Oubre. For the lead. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver in the lead. And here is Murray. Inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Jordan. And hand down. And he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that to him.
Jordan lethal off the drive.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray against Holiday with the step back. Goes up to the stripe. Murray, no good. Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they double up Murray. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Levine's checked in for Oubre. Levine against Johnson. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Levine. McDaniels got 7 points in the game. Here's Murray. He has 5. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Jordan outside. Back to Holiday. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Drummond's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Number 13, Andre Drummond.
Denver on D. Drummond sets the screen for Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Outside Hardaway. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Inside. Jokic kicks to Gordon. That three off the mark.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Jordan outside. Over Hardaway. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 38 points.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Holiday. Jokic high post. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Outside Holiday. Jordan the pass to Holiday. Back to Jordan. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Levine. Jordan against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Levine dishes to Holiday. This one for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Gordon uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 11.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Holiday, he's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Over Gordon. Johnson with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Murray surveying the D. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Murray scoring on a gorgeous play. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead. Levine against Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Stolen by Gordon. Down low. Here's Brown. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past team. Here are your steals leaders. Take a look at Jordan. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Levine kicks to McDaniels. Now here's Drummond. He has yet to score. Pocket 6. Picked his pocket.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Payne. .149 left in the third quarter. Outside Levine. to end the cold streak, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, going over the top, Levine putting his hops on display.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Banton. Payne covering. The Nuggets with another miss. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Levine finds Drummond. Now Payne. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Payne from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Banton. Rebound collected by Levine. McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Brown. Back to McDaniel. Payne for 3. And no good that time. The Nuggets leading. To the middle. Watson the bounce pass. Here's Banton. Fires from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Peyton Watson is out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Murray, and it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Murray. Down low. Here's Holmes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Levine. Five on the clock. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now, here's Holmes. And he drops it in from the low post. Holmes got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Pass to Drummond. Now, Laravia. Misses the 3. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Murray down low, working on Payne, and it goes down 2 points. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Levine with it. Pass to Drummond. And it's Payne in the corner. And stolen by Murray. Now Brown. Inside. And Holmes throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. check in for Drummond. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic is checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Murray outside.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Laravia's got his first 3 points of the game. The Nuggets leading by 5. Now, here's Jokic, guarded by Valanciunas. Murray, good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Valanciunas passes to Wagner. Outside, Levine. Hits it from three-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Nuggets have got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Pass to Jokic. The focus there from Jokic.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Wagner kicks to Levine. Tips it up. A second chance effort. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wagner.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Count that one. 24 points for Jokic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wagner finds Payne. Back to Wagner. Takes it off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Denver passing it around. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 26.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
On the wing, Levine. The leaner. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Christian Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Delano Banton.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Basket good. 28 points for him.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And here is Jordan. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Jordan on the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 40 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Johnson kicks to Gordon. Jokic on top, defended by Drummond. Drummond working against Jokic. Good D by Drummond. Got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now Oubre. Jordan outside. There's the drive. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Hardaway passes to Jokic. Johnson with it. Now defended by Levine. On pass to Gordon. Got a piece of it. McDaniels against Johnson. Kicks it out to Jordan. Bucket is good. Jordan's got 44. Here's Murray. Outside Gordon. And McDaniels with the block. Jordan against Murray. Outside Jordan. Clock at 4. And it falls over the rim and in. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Hardaway against Levine. Jordan up top. From 15 feet away. It's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman.
Man, they reduced that 10-point lead. That defensive unit came in and shut them down. Man, I was thinking Denver was going to keep scoring forever, man. Dang. But Michael, I tell you, Michael Jordan, his 5-out set is unguardable. That court's just spaced out, just driving in the lane.
For Drummond. Here's Johnson. Murray a screen on Oubre. And again unable to change the momentum here. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now here's Jordan. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. That one goes in.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
Now for Jokic. Strong move off the glass. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Jordan against Murray. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points. points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Jokic. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Does not go. Outside Jordan. Driving inside. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. Jokic against Valanciunas. Here's Johnson. Shoots the three. Valanciunas with the rebound. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan fires. Jokic pulls it down.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And there's the three.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
On the wing, Murray. Defended by Jordan. Gordon misses the three. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
Wow, what a comeback. I thought I thought Denver was going to win this, man, the way they were scoring.
In terms of coming away.
They brought that defensive unit, and they just shut them down. I think they scored 8 points on that unit, and Jordan was just phenomenal.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks.
When we went to that 5-out set, man.
Let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
There it is right there. He just can't get over it. There's no shot blocking. Lane's wide open. They don't have anybody that can guard this guy off the dribble. In that type of space, man. Offensive game. I'll tell you one thing. We got a shout out to Wagner, though. Wagner came in big with that. We identified that Wagner was being guarded by a smaller man, so we posted him up, and they started double teaming them, and we got a lot of good 3-point looks out of that to get back in the game. And then that one time they stopped double teaming, and then Wagner went to work and got a bucket. And then that defensive unit came in and really shut them down. But I tell you one thing, the turnovers for Team Jordan were through the roof. Look how many steals Denver had, man. 17 steals to 8, but yet and still. Team Jordan found a way to overcome it. They were down by 10 points with the biggest lead. Let's take a look at that fourth quarter there, man. 34 points. They were 12 for 18. At one point, they were like 8 for 8. They had missed a shot. Then out of nowhere, here comes Jordan, and he just stole the show with 56 points. And man, look at that on 37 shots. Man, most of it in the paint. He had 16 in the first quarter, carried him, 8 points in the second. Third quarter, he had 14, and then 4 from the 18. 8 for 10 in the fourth quarter. He only missed 2 shots. Jesus, man, the fourth when you needed it the most. 18 points in 7 minutes. That's insane. Jokic, 33.7 boards. Murray had 14 assists. Jokic only had 13 for 19. He really hurt him, but the shots that he couldn't hit late is what killed him. As we take a look back here at the man. It's all about MJ, man. Just at this point, I mean, the team played great, but MJ was just phenomenal. He was just killing them, man. From mid-range, waiting for the court to be right, and then just driving, finding that right angle for those drives, hit fake, get to the basket. Get to the basket, get to the basket. They came on a hard double team. We ain't post up Jordan that much. Now, they did a good job defending Jordan in the post. They actually tricked Michael a couple of times. Got some turnovers off of him. And mid-range jumper was just going down. Team Jordan gets that win, and they should have the best record in the NBA now. At 30-5, they now have the best record in the NBA. Let's take a look at the standard, or the NBA standings proper. Let's go ahead and take a look at everybody. There it is. Team Jordan, number 1 team in the league, 30-5. Over Las Vegas. Vegas was just the number 1 team because Vegas has a tiebreaker over Team Jordan because they've already played them once and Showtime beat them. They'll play one more time after the All-Star break somewheres. And Team Jordan will try to get that game and tie that up so they can possibly get home court advantage should those two teams meet in the NBA Finals, being that Team Jordan plays in the East and Showtime in the West. Further, another story, though, Team Larry Bird right now have gotten back on their winning ways, having their 23-game winning streak snapped. They're right there. Remember, they were at one point, they were 5-6 on the season and won 23 straight games to get back in the race. It was crazy, but they lost to, I believe it was, who they lose to? Team Bird lost to Showtime. Yep, Showtime stopped their streak. Then they got a win. Then they got a tough win. As a matter of fact, it was a tough win. I think this was essentially a game winner by Larry Bird over here. Bird with 41 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists against the Sixers in a tough game. And they will be playing Showtime again to try to get that payback coming up next for Team Bird, but that's a ways away. Let's take a look at who's up next on the Daily View here on the games yet to come. I think we've played those already. Yep, the Trotters have played OKC. The Magic have played them. I think we've passed these dates. We're past these dates. Let me put it back on Team Jordan. That'll be there we go. Yeah, I've got to hit it myself. All right, let's take a look at the Daily View. And we just saw Team Jordan with a great comeback from behind victory in the fourth quarter by 10 points, led by you-know-who, 23, doing what he does best, dominate the NBA in whatever era. And the next game coming up will be Team Kareem taking on the Celtics with Jason Tatum now back coming off of injury, followed by Vegas and Orlando, and then that's it for that today, those games there. So let's go ahead and get that game pulled up for you guys. And those are the matchups you can expect to see. Again, these rosters were taken from 2006 season. Obviously, Jaylen Brown's with the Sixers now, but this is from last year's NBA. So Jaylen Brown and Tatum are there. They'll be matching up. It should be a tough game for Team Kareem. They don't have a lot of good defense in the backcourt one-on-one. They basically rely on Kareem sending shots back or deterring shots. So, but yeah, good game for Team Jordan here, man. They'll be off. I don't think they'll play another game. I think Team Jordan won't be playing another game until January 7th. Yep, they'll have a night off. Then they'll play. They got a big homestand coming up too. After they play Dallas, they'll go play Dallas on the road. Then they'll have a long homestand with some big games against Indiana, Hakeem Olajuwon, and of course another matchup with Isaiah Thomas who can do nothing more. But I think this is their. Let me see how many times they matched up with Isaiah. They played the Bad Boys 3 times, and all 3 times they've won. I believe that'll be their last matchup with the Bad Boys right there. I think. I don't think they'll play the Bad Boys again. Yep, they got one more matchup with Isaiah. But there's nothing Isaiah can do. That they've already run 3 games out of the 4, so that game is pretty much for pride and getting season standings there. But yeah, that's the standings out here out of the Eastern Conference. There you go. Team Jordan number 1, Team Bird number 2, Chamberlain number 3, Team Kareem up there at number 4, with the Bad Boys down there with 2.5 games behind. They got a ways to go. They were up there at the top. Now they've fallen back. 2.5 games seem like much, but when you got teams out here winning, Team Jordan's on a 10-game winning streak right now. It's going to be almost impossible to catch these type of teams because they never lose games. Meanwhile, the same stories out here going on for the Western Conference. We'll go ahead and spotlight Showtime here. They're 29-5, followed by Diesel, who are 2.5 games behind them, and it's going to be hard to catch these guys. However, Showtime lost a game recently. They were on a great winning streak. They lost to Hakeem Olajuwon on a game-winning dunk, and then have come behind and won 3 straight games, and now they'll be on the road against the Magic, and then they'll play Team Bird again, like we said before, and the rematch of that. Team and Bird will be looking for some payback in that game, as well as try to get that tied up in case those 2 teams meet in the NBA Finals, and they have a better record, or have a tie for a record. Bird would get the advantage based on the fact that they have a better record, because there'll be no tiebreaker there in that situation. But with all that tongue-twisting stuff out of the way, guys, Team Kareem is up next playing against the Celtics, and I will see you for that whenever it goes live. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.